Hey guys, this is Michael, aka Gearhead the Man on Brickfilms University, and this is the weekly tutorial on set design. Alright people, I'm going to be doing inside sets and outside sets, and I'm going to start out with inside sets right here. It's a pretty basic set, and this is only going over the fundamentals of set design. I'm not really going to get like too in-depth about it, so as you can see here, this is my set. Notice how I'm not using one of the Lego sets, like one of the ones that you build with instructions and stuff. This is just handmade. Well, everything is handmade, but this is just something I came up with on the spot like a minute ago. As you can tell, it's a bedroom, and you can see that I have plenty of space to animate, which is why you want to build your own sets instead of using like an actual Lego set. So a couple things that are important is if you're gonna have windows, which you probably should, well, depending on what your set is, but if you're using like a household, if you're using like a household room or whatever, then probably gonna want some windows. It's important to have a good background for those windows. I would recommend using like a like just filming in front of something blue to represent sky, and then maybe you can have like some green as well for horizon, but usually I just use blue. That usually works out the best for me. So the background is really important. Another thing that's really important is that usually when you're going to be filming an animation, you're either going to be on the floor or with a tripod, and you're going to have to turn the camera to face different characters and different points that are going on in your scene. And because of that, you have to know how far to bring the walls out. Because if they're back too far, like if it's back here, then you can't film a character that's like standing here because you'll see the wall cut off. So it's important because you're trying to get the illusion that you're in a room rather than just in a three walled room. So it's really important to bring the walls out as much as you can, and then add features that would normally be in the place that you're filming. Like if this is a bedroom, then I didn't add any furniture, but I'm just talking about the walls for right now. You know, you're gonna have some windows. You're gonna have a door to get in. Well, this is an archway, I guess. And I don't really have a whole lot of doors, so just pretend there's a door there. So all those are really important. And then I said background already. And then lighting. Lighting is important. I'm kind of just throwing this tutorial together, so I don't really have many examples with me. But just make sure that if it's indoors, then look around your house and see what kind of lights that you're using. You're probably using oh God, I don't know what the name is. I know that they're not fluorescent. These are fluorescent, except for that one. But the non-swirly kind. I'm talking about the old school, actual round bulb lights. You're probably using those. So if you're using those in your house, then you definitely want to use those in your house sets as well. So usually some lamps with some of those bulbs will cover that, and you'll be on your way with an indoor set. Oh, another thing about indoor set design is the color of the bricks you use. Like, white is a pretty generic color for a room, and the room I'm in right now is yellow, and I'd love to use yellow, but yellow is just, the yellow bricks are just way too harsh. They're too deep of yellow. They need to have more white in them. So that's usually I find myself doing white walls when I'm shooting like in a house. And another thing is, guys, if you don't have a bunch of bricks to build a house like this, then do this. Take a set that you have, like for example, family house is a good way to go. And if you look in the back here, you can see, or on the sides here, you can see that they're mainly made out of these big wall pieces, and if you take that apart, don't be afraid to take your sets apart, guys. So take those apart and build a new set out of it. Little do you guys know that one of my older videos on Gearhead the Man, the computer problem, that set was made using parts only from that family house. So if you don't have a bunch of bricks, and if they're not all neatly organized into drawers and stuff like this, then just take apart some of your sets. Yeah, it'll be a pain to put them back, but it'll be worth it because you'll have a good looking set, and you can always just build it again, and building is fun. So that's that. And then floor coloring is important as well. If you're shooting indoors, then you're probably using carpet or giving the illusion of carpet or wood. So don't use like green unless you're trying to unless the house is under construction or something like that, because green is grass more times than none. So floor coloring is important as well. So let's see, I think that's it for indoor sets. Outdoor sets, it's pretty similar, but there are a few things different. As you can tell, for one thing, I do have green base plates to represent grass, but I also have this green fabric to represent even more grass. So if you're just filming right here from kind of afar, you're not going to want this wooden pattern around all the green base plate. You want to have what looks like more grass. And yeah, it's like, you know, there's some differences. Like this is a little bit darker, deeper shaded green. But these are actually pretty similar, and I got this from Walmart if you're wondering. I got green and blue for ocean, and then my gray one is actually outside because I got it wet and it's drying. So just go to Walmart. They're pretty cheap. You can get 3 for like $5 or $8 or something like that. So fabric is a good way to go, and if you want to, you can just paint your table or, you know, whatever. But I wouldn't recommend filming on carpet. That just never looks good. It doesn't look like a movie. It looks more like it just looks like a toy, you know? But if you have a great setup like this, then it looks like an actual movie. I'm not trying to put anyone down that uses carpet. If that's all you have, then that's all you have. Then that's fine. I know that you can't just go out and buy all this stuff. I've kind of if I can talk right, I've kind of accumulated this stuff over time. So that's definitely one thing to do. Just take it step by step. And this is only an instructional video of what to do in the long run, and just to help you guys. So, of course, I'm sorry it's late. So, another important thing is background. Again, blue is great for sky, and then you got to think about your setting. Like if you're in the city, and a lot of people overlook this, including myself. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. One important thing is if you're in the city or somewhere, then have cars going by in the background, have people walk by, and if you're in the mountains, what you can do is have you can build some mountains, and I don't mean like actual like big old mountains. Get some roof bricks and construct your own little mountains. Like I know this is a horrible example, but just imagine that that's coming to a point. If you have that in your background, it looks like it's small and it looks like you're far away. So if you construct really small things, it looks like you're far away. So that's good to keep in mind if you're like on the outskirts of a city. Make really small buildings. Maybe this could be a skyscraper if you see it way behind. So that's good as well. And also, the same lights that I mentioned earlier are great for sunlight. Or if you're filming outside, then that's a bonus as well. So I think that's about it. And then if you want to, if you're filming in front of a building or whatever, then I think sets like that are okay to use. And if you want to make your own, then that's cool too. And make sure that your scene is open. Make sure that you can get your camera in wherever you're filming. Like, so if I need to, I can just detach this bridge from the staircase right here, and get this separate, and film right here if I need to. And then same with over here. So, in addition to making your set look good, it also has to be functional. Actually, little known fact is that during Shootout 3. When the scene, when Jack and Jeff are in that building and they're taking down those guys and the grenade goes off and everything, that set was actually 2 of these green base plates, or was it green? I don't know. It was 2 base plates this size, and what I did was I built half on this side and then half on this side, and then I combined. Can't see what my other hand is doing, and then I combined the 2. And then whenever I needed to film on this side, I'd just take this side away and film over here, and then same the other side. So it looked like one big room, but it was actually 2 different parts. So that's definitely something to keep in mind when you're designing your set, is to have it functional and fashionable. So that about wraps it up for this week's tutorial. Sorry this video was a little bit late. I've had a pretty busy day, and I thought it was Wednesday on top of that. So hopefully next Thursday. Well, actually, certainly next Thursday because Jay's making the next one. And tune in to Brickfilms U next Thursday and check out what we have in store for you guys. I hope you guys got some good information out of this video. And thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Garrett the Man signing off. Class dismissed.